Pocket Theory.
What's going on, Pocket Theory? It's your main man Suds coming to you from my home office here in Austin, Texas. What are we talking about today? Well, we got ourselves something brand new. I haven't seen it, you haven't seen it, nobody's seen it because it hasn't even come out yet. It is opening up on Kickstarter today, and it's from our friends at Tacray. You want to get this open and see what we're dealing with? Let's do it. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe.
What's in the box?
We've got ourselves a little offering today from our friends at Tacray. They are entering the Multitool game, but they are not exactly trying to compete with Leatherman and SOG because this is not a plier-based multi-tool. This is something completely different. No, this is a unibody multi-tool that has a incorporated USB-C rechargeable flashlight built in. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is the Tacray MT1 multi-tool. This is not just a new multi-tool. This is a brand spanking new multi-tool. It's so new, in fact, that the Kickstarter for this multi-tool opens up today, Tuesday, October 14th. This is actually a prototype model that Tacray was nice enough to send me. Let's get this little box open and see what the hell we're dealing with. You will pardon the temporary packaging. I'm assuming that Tacray has something permanent that they're going to ship these in, but as I mentioned, this is a prototype, so it just shipped in this little plastic box. And, well, I'll be damned. Look at this guy. Holy smokes. Well, I can say this right off the bat. This is very well machined. I mean, this feels almost like a little piece of art. Look at that, guys. Holy crap. So these are two liner lock mechanisms. As I meant, this is a unibody multi-tool, meaning it doesn't open up. It's not plier based like a Leatherman or a SOG power pint. So on one side, you've got yourself a traditional blade. On the other side, you've got yourself a little multifunctional blade. You've got a bottle opener. You've got a can opener. You've got a flathead screwdriver, which, as we all know, can be a little pry bar. And of course, you've also got the seatbelt cutter. Pretty sure you could also use this guy as a nice little box opener as well. So for those people who don't give a shit about having pliers in your pocket or having a plier-based multi-tool, this is a pretty freaking sweet knife. It's like this kind of dope little tanto tip. The actual blade deploys very easily. The motion is smooth. The action is very, very easy. This utility blade would be ideal for people who are urban EDC nerds. This would go great into a pocket or a pouch or a bag. On this end of the tool, you do have yourself a little carbide glass breaking tip, and on the opposite end, you've got yourself a little flashlight. The flashlight operation is very simple. You just give the button a long press to turn the light on. There are 3 brightness levels. This is high, that is medium, that is low. There is a 250 milliamp hour battery, so you have 2 hours of usage on low. And of course, the maximum lumen output is 260 lumens on high, and that is 6,000 candelas cool blue light. But I think the actual applications go way beyond everyday carry. I mean, this is a good camper companion. This would be something if you have a little go bag in your car, or definitely something that you could put into a glove box. I mean, I think the seatbelt cutter and the glass breaker tip make this ideal for usage inside of an automobile. And obviously there's no harm in having a backup flashlight in your glove compartment. It's got a lanyard hole here at the back, so you can easily clip on something like an S-spinner with a lanyard. Now you've got a great pocket carry. This clip is freaking solid, so it's not going to move around if you do clip it in your pocket. This is just the base model. They didn't send me the Elite. It's just 10CR15 MOV stainless steel. It's a very respectable steel with a nice little tanto tip, good for cutting open boxes. It's got a nice stone wash finish, so it's going to hide the wear and tear that you put on it, and it's also going to hold a pretty good edge. Now, they are going to be selling an upgraded Elite version of this knife with M390, but the blade itself is going to be the same maximum length. It's about 5.5, 6 centimeters, so a little over 2 inches, and it's just under 2 centimeters wide. I mean, this is a great little utility knife. It is riding on ceramic bearings, which is why the deployment is butter smooth, and of course the liner lock keeps everything nice and secure. It's the exact same on the other side. Once it's out, it's not going back in. This is a very, very well machined, very well thought out little multi-tool. When the unit is closed, it is 85 millimeters long or 3.35 inches. It is 30 millimeters wide or 1.18 inches, and thickness is 13 millimeters or 0.5 inches. The dimensions are such that it fits perfectly inside of an EDC pouch like this Data Crew water slider, and of course, it just looks cool as shit. I wear sweat shorts every day. It goes very nicely in the pocket. Guys with jeans and cargo pants are not gonna have a problem. You throw a lanyard on here, it's very easy to grab and deploy, but it also just slides in and out of the pocket pretty easy, and the clip is very freaking sturdy, so it slides on nice and it stays very secure right where you leave it. And I mean, if you're also not the type of person who gives a shit about lanyards, you don't even need a lanyard. You could literally slap on your keychain and make this a really good part of your pocket carry. The seatbelt cutter is no problem cutting through paracord. Man, that was like butter. Just in case you thought that was a fluke, it just pulls through like this paracord is nothing. That is a very sharp seatbelt cutter. For those of you who are all about that one-handed deployment, as you can see, it is not hard to get open and shut with just one hand. The other side shares the same pivot screw, so you can get it open one-handed, and you can definitely close it one-handed very easily. How does the primary blade do on paracord? Oh my God. Let me see that again real quick. Oh man, look how easy that was. How does it do on some paper? Ooh. And I turned the light on. Not the sharpest blade I've seen right out of the box, but definitely not the dullest.
What you gonna do, brother, when the cardboard comes for you?
Oh, you're gonna chop right through it. Damn. It looks like we're just gonna chop right through it. This thing is designed well. It looks good. It feels good. It functions very, very good. I'm excited to be talking about this on the channel today. I'm excited that Tacray is offering us something new and different in the multi-tool space, something that isn't plier-based, but it is highly functional and very, very effective for somebody who is in the urban EDC or outdoor space. I also think anybody who is looking for a good emergency backup option in their car and wants something with a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter, you're gonna get a lot out of this tool. Definitely check it out. They are going to have a pro version and an elite version of this tool. You can go to the Kickstarter page. The link will be in the description if you want all the details on those. This particular model is 6061 T6 aluminum, anodized in desert tan. It is CNC machined to tolerances that would make a watchmaker jealous, according to the Kickstarter page. The Pro and Elite models are going to have aerospace grade titanium for the body. Guys, I think the Tacray MT1 is a very interesting little multi-tool. I appreciate the fact that they aren't even trying to do a plier-based multi-tool. They're going in a completely different direction. They've got the flashlight. They've got the backup knife. They've got the multifunctional blade. They've even got a glass breaker and a lanyard clip. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to like this tool. If you are interested in backing this project, get your ass over to Kickstarter. The link is going to be in the description of this video. You have your chance to be an early backer of this project and get your hands on one of these before anybody else. I think this is worth checking out. Go dig into all the specs and see what you think. Guys, when it comes to funky, fresh multi-tool alternatives, just remember to think outside the box. Be creative with your gear and have fun with your EDC. This is Suds with Pocket Theory. Carry what you want.